This is the Eye of the Swarm, and as you can see, the second Colossus has been defeated, and from this point on, we'll hear the words from Dorman about each Colossi. So, let's hear what this sky being says about the next Colossi. Thy next foe is a giant canopy soars to the heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. Thank you, Dorman, for that little speech. Now, let's look at the first thing about this Colossus. Its idol. It looks quite nice. I especially like the detail that you can actually see a sword, hinting that this thing might have more surprises than you think. Anyway, now on to its proper introduction. Like the first two Colossi, there's actually a little cutscene before the big reveal, and it will be shown here, and, well, I'll just let you guys have a look. And, well, the arena is surrounded by a massive moat of water, which will be very hard to get past, but we can swim. Other Colossi will incorporate water in their arenas more extensively, that's what I'll just say. But this is not much of a problem. Now, let's meet Gaius. Gaius, the Knight. He is possibly one of the weirdest Colossi I've ever seen. I mean, look at this creature. Its face looks strange and uneven. It has bony pieces of metal with runes carved on it, and its feet are ridiculously stubby. I mean, this is ridiculous on how weird this creature is. But yet, if it is a true knight, I can see that. A warrior that replaced his hand with a large blade, waiting for worthy opponents on his sky arena. And yeah, that's basically it. Even the runes on his body, the blue ones, could be seen as some kind of magical force. So yeah, I guess it works. Now, let's move on to some size comparison. And he's around 24 meters tall, around 9 meters long. I don't know if that's a blade or his body, but his width is around 14 meters, a pretty good size for this Colossus. So he is the same height as the second Colossus. Interesting. Now, let's move on to his concept art, which is, well, a bit interesting. It is interesting to think that he was originally supposed to have a club, but the first Colossus obviously stole that. Though I do like his more unusual design, and his feet are more natural. Anyway, now let's continue on and how the rest of the boss fight works. Well, if he is a knight, he definitely acts like it. When he sees you, he'll try and squish you with his giant sword, and that is his first big sword attack. There's also his small sword attack, which will be shown here. There's also one more attack that I need to show you, his stomp attack. That's all his melee attacks. Now let's deal with this monster. Any words, Dorman? The armor it wears is will knock it to the ground to break it. To translate what he said, just have him smash his giant sword onto this metal thing, and boom! His armor is broken. And we just need him to slam his sword on the ground, which I'll show you very shortly. See, now just climb up the Colossus's giant sword, and we'll get to his weak points. That now, just climb up here, make sure you don't fall off, grab the hair, and you can do this without shattering his armor, but it'll be much easier in this case. And instead of going to the head first, jump as close as you can possibly get to the side over here. And I will show you now! And when you eventually get onto this side, just scroll over, and right there's a sigil right on his belly. I guess this is his belly button? Whatever. Just stab it a few times here, and once it's done, go to the head. So, in the hard mode, there's another sigil on his left hand. Though I'm not going to show this for this analysis. Anyway, now let's move on to his name, after we're done stabbing here. The word Gaius is actually a Roman word, which, looking at this and where it is found, yeah, it does look like a Roman gladiatorial arena in the sky. Though I think the Knight is a better title for this guy. And yeah, it suits it very well. Now, let's see what happens after it dies. Well, this might be the first Colossi I've encountered where its face is completely submerged in the dirt. I mean, it took me a while to figure out which part of the creature was its head, but you can find the obvious features of its blade, its armor, its feet, and all that. And yeah, this is actually quite sad. Now, once I eventually find its face, we'll move on to what I have improved on this creature. Let's start off from the face to its body. And, well, I mostly kept it the same, except I added a shield to it, which will give it more combat prowess. And if you want to see what it looks like on the side, here you go. This shows how long its blade really is, and I'm quite happy with it, as well as how thick its shield is. And the reason why I didn't show its back is, well, if you look on the actual Colossus, there's not much detail on that front. So I mostly kept it just being a front view as well as a side view. But anyways, what did you think of my custom Colossus? Write it down in the comments below. And if you're wondering why this is at night, well, the fall is coming. And that is everything. So like, comment, and subscribe. And there's one more thing I do want to show. Its face is kind of ridiculous, almost funny in a way. Kind of resembles a monkey. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. Now, let's slay this knight, like all the other beasts I have slain. And let's watch it die!